We are night 6 without power for a lot of families in the state, and tonight the anger is bubbling over.
Officials in Avon, Farmington, Simsbury, and West Hartford are threatening CLMP with legal action. News 8's Bob Wilson is on the scene tonight in Avon, where folks in one neighborhood have been blocked in since the storm.
We're going on night 5, and this is what we're talking about here. You can see power lines down, branches on top of them, but this is a lot different here because this neighborhood in Avon here still can't get out. Just beyond these power lines here, which are too low for cars to get in and out of, there are people trapped in on the other side who can't get ambulances, medical services, and people in the neighborhood are a little bit worried. We even talked to one couple who said it's happened. There was a gentleman who needed to get out, and they couldn't get an ambulance in. The fact you can't get an ambulance.
Yeah, well, there is a neighbor that had that problem, but the young couple next to them cleared their driveway for them as much as possible, cleared a tree so an ambulance could, some emergency vehicle or personnel could get in for them.
Neighbors taking branches off power lines for their neighbors. That's what it's been like in Avon. Families looking out for one another, pulling together to get through it. How are you doing it?
I'm just now walking out to get to the car, but.
And is that scary? I mean, you can't get an ambulance in here.
That's one of our concerns.
But John considers himself one of the lucky ones when all he sees are the downed wires and trees across the street from his house. To be trapped in your own home.
Yep. We were lucky in the sense that I had come over from Litchfield on Saturday night, and so my car actually got stuck on the other side of the obstructions. My wife's car was stuck in here.
The sounds of distant generators, the only comfort as homes, entire neighborhoods are surrounded, closed off to the roads. What is it like to not be able to get out of your own home? I mean, you drive up and there's a tree and you can't get out.
I tell you, it's worse than that. You're worried that you can't get out, but you're also trying to think of where do I start to get out of here? You know, what do I do now? There's no phones, there's nothing.
It's not only Avon, but Farmington, Simsbury, and West Hartford. They all have been 80% out or higher, and today the town leaders got together and put CLMP on notice. They're considering legal action.
We've not received reliable information, we've not received feedback, and we've gone the full range of emotions from disappointment to anger, and now we're at the point of outrage.
When you take a look at these lines, the towns say they're not trained to remove the branches off of them. They don't know whether they're still energized. They don't know what'll happen. It's not their specialty. That's why they need CLMP, the out-of-state line crews, or the National Guard to come in, cut the lines free, and get the people out. I'm Bob Wilson. On the scene in Avon, News 8.